Hey CSA, so this is going to be week 1 of your CSA, and every week we're going to try and shoot these videos, or at least regularly. We want to use these videos to introduce you to crops you may not be super familiar with. In this case, we're going to start with radishes. Radishes are awesome. They're a really great crop for so many reasons, and one of the reasons is they're super healthy. And they're a little bit spicy. We actually choose a milder variety. They're a little bit spicy, but they're not spicy like hot peppers are spicy. They don't have capsaicin. They have 2 molecules that actually combine and make them spicy. So when you cut them up and spread them out in a salad, they can be really tasty, and they're not quite as overwhelming. Anyway, this is where they grow. We have them between our cabbage right now, and you can see they just come up like that, kind of like magic. And then the name of the variety is French Breakfast. So we're going to give you a bunch of these for at least 2 weeks, probably no more than that. We're not going to try and overwhelm you guys, but that is French Breakfast radish, and we're going to go over here, and hopefully somebody has set up a table with like some cutting boards and stuff. Come on, boo-boo. We're going to go over here. So that's what yours are going to look like when they get there. Less dirty, a little bit more cleaned up than this. But so with the radishes, one thing that you can do is, first I would recommend just taking these greens off. You can cut them off, but take those greens off and save them. We're going to put a recipe up on the blog for a herb pasta, and you can also use them for a pesto. They're great, but look for that on our blog. This is just a really quick recipe. You can cut both the ends off of the radishes, and just, you don't have to do it this quick, but just kind of chop them up nice and thin, and then put them in a bowl. And like I said, there's those 2 molecules. So when you cut them up like this, you spread out those molecules, so it's not quite, that spice isn't quite as concentrated. And the beauty of that is that you can spread it into a salad, and in this case we'll just do a simple apple cider vinaigrette. In this salad, this is your green garlic, which you'll also be getting. So we'll take just a little bit of this. It's not quite as garlicky as garlic. It's like a kind of somewhere between an onion and a garlic bulb. But just chop that up a little bit. You don't need a bunch. You can use some of that in your pesto or your pasta as well, some of this green garlic. So you can throw that in there. This is your green onion. You'll also be getting some of these. You can throw a little bit of that in there. You can use the whole green onion, unlike the green garlic. Sorry that we're figuring this out. We're just gonna edit this in. So yeah, as I was saying, the okay, Pop will be done in a minute. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, green onion. Yeah, that's the top of your green onion. You can also use the white part. You can use pretty much the whole thing. So just a little bit of each side for this salad. Why not? Throw a little of that in there. And you can set that aside for your pesto or whatever. You can use the whole thing, super easy. We'll give you some instruction on that later. And then we'll throw in a little bit of these pea shoots, which you'll also be getting. This is an older batch, but we'll just go ahead and use it for this. Take out some of that yellow. Just make it nice and pretty. You'll be getting some pea shoots in there. They're super high fiber and high protein. You can add a protein to this. Beans are really nice, but whatever you like. And so every vinaigrette is the same ratio pretty much. So 3 parts oil to 1 part acid. So in this case it would be, let's say, 3 teaspoons of olive oil to 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. So I'm just doing this with my hands. You can do it with your with tongs or something like that if you want. But so this would be the basic salad. There you go. There's a little pea shoot salad, some radishes around there. So that's really pretty, super easy. You can stuff that into a wrap if you wanted, with some chicken or some turkey. You could also do, yeah, you could put some beans in there, like I said, or you could do like a little potato salad and put that on top. So that's like a really simple thing you can do with those 4 ingredients that takes, I don't know, just a couple minutes. So that's kind of it. You're going to be getting other things, but that's kind of some things you can do with those original ones. And yeah.